Nearly 400 vice principals at Hawaii Public Schools will be getting a 20% pay raise under a new contract. The DOE and Hawaii Government Employees Association announced yesterday a tentative deal that would boost salaries from nearly $97,000 to $116,000 per year. Education assistants would also get an 8% bump over 2 years. That would bring their salaries to just over $40,000 a year. A date for the ratification vote has not been set. A coalition of organizations, including the ACLU, the Sierra Club, and Affordable Housing Advocates, are claiming that the governor's emergency proclamation for housing is unconstitutional. The emergency order set up a working group called Build Beyond Barriers, which has the power to override many construction regulations for housing projects. It is led by Chief Housing Officer Nani Medeiros. The lawsuit filed Thursday by Earth Justice says the initiative doesn't meet the legal definition of an emergency.
It's a major problem and a struggle facing the people of Hawaii. But it's not an emergency in the way that a tidal wave is. It's not an emergency in the way of a fire. It does not authorize the governor to take over dictatorial powers to suspend laws that were passed by our state legislature.
We believe that we have to do something drastic to create affordable housing and housing that is affordable for our local workforce.
Medeiros said on Wednesday that the working group will have to agree which projects get streamlined. She says that includes many of the same agencies that would be reviewing projects under normal circumstances. Camping at Bellows Field Beach Park in Waimanalo will resume just in time for the Labor Day weekend. Overnight stays are available starting today. To get a permit for camping, just go to camping.honolulu.gov. The campground had been closed to allow for the sea turtle nesting season.
You can see there's no significant rainfall, and whatever rain comes in will favor those windward sides and will be of the light variety. If there would be heavy, we'd see yellows and we'd see oranges, but we don't still see any of that. So light rain, if anything. And also we're going to get significant surf starting Tuesday, Wednesday. A big swell is going to be moving into South Shore, so heads up on that. Get ready for that. Prepare for that. So we got breezy trade winds today, and the red flag warning has been tossed out. That's the best news ever. Still though, it's still dry out there for the most part, although it's wet this morning. Overall, it's very dry, and those dry conditions will continue going into the weekend. And notice the winds starting to slow down, and they'll be much slower by Sunday, even slower with more humid conditions on Monday and Tuesday. And there's a chance for some afternoon pop-up showers the early part of next week.
See It Now Digital News Brief is sponsored by Long's Drugs, bringing our heart to every moment of your health.